Now the scene shifts to a massive training ground in Guangzhou, where dozens of cadets are drilling in synchronized martial arts forms, their fists slicing the air like knives. The woman leads the man on a tour, showcasing brick-breaking demos and intense sparring sessions. To test his mettle, she pits him against a burly instructor, a hulking figure with traditional kung fu mastery. The fight erupts in a whirlwind. The man dodges a powerful roundhouse kick, counters with a lightning-fast jab, then flips backward to avoid a sweeping leg strike. They trade blows, punch, block, spin kick, until the man lands a clever takedown, pinning the instructor with a grin. Impressed, the woman nods approval. They then fabricate his undercover identity, posing as a factory worker and ex-martial arts champ. He strikes dramatic poses for fake photos, flexing muscles and mimicking old opera moves, adding a touch of deep in a dusty Chinese prison labor camp, the air thick with coal dust and despair. The man is thrown into the mix as a new inmate. He spots the target henchman, a wiry, cunning another man with a scar across his cheek, shoveling coal under watchful guards. To gain trust, the man starts small, sharing food, whispering about escape plans. Tension mounts as they plot in hushed tones during breaks. Then, the breakout explodes into chaos. Alarms blare as the man and the henchman sprint through the mine shafts. Guards charge, batons swinging. The man grabs a mining cart, shoving it down a track to barrel into pursuers, sending them flying in a clatter of metal and shouts. Blow by blow, he leaps over a guard's tackle, delivers a spinning back fist to another's jaw, then uses a pickaxe handle to vault over a fence. The henchman follows, trading gunfire with snipers. They zipline across a vast ravine, the man gripping the cable tightly, wind whipping his face, bullets whizzing past as he soars over the countryside in a heart-stopping stunt. Landing in a tumble, on the road to Hong Kong, the group detours to what the henchman believes is the man's home village, a quaint rural spot with thatched roofs and curious locals. The man plays along, but inside he's panicking since he knows no one there. Miraculously, undercover agents pose as his family, greeting him warmly. The woman appears as his sister, hugging him tightly to sell the ruse. But trouble brews when local cops, clueless about the operation, show up suspicious. It escalates in a crowded restaurant. A cop grabs the man's arm, demanding ID. The man twists free, flipping the cop over a table in a crash of plates and chairs. Chaos ensues, henchmen join in, fists flying. Blow by blow, the woman split kicks two officers, her legs scissoring through the air like blades, then spins into a northern wushu flurry, disarming another with a precise elbow strike. The man vaults over the bar, using bottles as improvised weapons, shattering one on a thug's head before drop-kicking another through a window. Gunshots ring out as they flee, the woman faking a cop's death with a staged shot to cement their outlaw status. They pile into a car, tires screeching away, leaving the village in ruin. Fleeing by boat across choppy waters, the group spots police speedboats closing in. Engines roar as a high-speed chase unfolds, bullets pinging off hulls, waves crashing. The man steers wildly, ramming one pursuer while the woman fires back with pinpoint accuracy, exploding a fuel tank in a fiery blast. They evade capture, docking in Hong Kong's neon-lit harbor. There, they're whisked to the drug lord's opulent hideout, a lavish mansion with armed guards and exotic decor. The drug lord, a slick another man in a tailored suit, greets them warmly, toasting their escape. He outlines the next phase, a massive heroin deal in Thailand's Golden Triangle. The man and woman nod, blending in, but their eyes dart nervously. The sequence builds suspense with close calls, like the man nearly slipping up on gang lingo, mixing tense dialogue with glimpses of the lord's ruthless side as he executes a disloyal minion off-screen. The action explodes in Thailand's jungle compound, a fortified camp buzzing with rival traffickers and soldiers. The drug lord's gang ambushes from the tree-line, machine guns blazing. Explosions rock the ground as huts erupt in flames. Blow by blow, the man dives behind a jeep, returning fire with a stolen rifle, picking off snipers one by one. The woman charges through smoke, karate chopping a guard's neck, then flipping another over her shoulder into a mud pit. Rockets streak across the sky, demolishing towers in massive fireballs. The drug lord directs from afar, his face twisted in triumph as his rivals fall.